What's up, dickheads? State of the game was today. They're getting ready for TU6 on October 15th. The only thing interesting in today's state of the game was the new specialization that they showed off, the technician. So just wanted to kind of go through and see what all this tree had. The first thing, this EMP grenade, extremely interesting. It applies disrupt to, your skills and everything. Anybody that plays should understand how the EMP works, but that should be a nice addition in the PvP area if PvP ever really becomes good. Hopefully with this patch it will. It comes with a new hive, and this thing pretty much just heals the other skill that you have, and your teammates' skills. So if you're running this and your teammates got turrets, drones, whatever, this thing will continuously heal your skill and your teammates' skills. It also comes with with radius mods that kind of like with their with your other specializations for your demolitionist. I believe it came with extra mortar ammo, things of that nature. With your gunner and the Banshee pulse, I believe it came with charge speed, so you're getting some extra mods on the radius for this particular one. You're also getting recovery rate. And the way the hives have been changed in TU6 is you are now, they work a lot like the chem launcher does. It doesn't run on cooldown, but it runs on how many charges it has. So you can toss it. If you still got charges when you're really done using it, then you can run up, pick it up, and the charges will begin to refill itself while it's not deployed. Now into this next little tree here, your party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption, which again is interesting. So, a lot of this I'm looking at PvP aspects of it. Having a hive, a healing hive of some sort, or, being down and your teammates are 5 meters within it. Your skill might get disrupted, but your teammates will not. This next one here gives you 15% bonus armor while equipping a skill, and when that skill dies, you recover an additional 20% armor. Now, I may be wrong, but the way I read that is pretty much if I pull my Seekers out, I'm getting 15%. I toss my Seekers. Once the Seekers explode, then at that point in time, I will receive an additional 20% armor. Again, I may be wrong, but that's the way I'm kind of reading that. Here, and this has been changed in all specialization skill trees. It doesn't make any sense to me, but now you have a 50% pulse resistance. So I don't know what they're doing to the pulse. I mean, it was good for one patch because of spotter and everything else, but now when you get pulsed, it's only going to last half as long as the duration says it will. I don't know. Here they said they're trying something different to where you can kind of branch into 2 different directions. So you can only pick one or the other. I don't know if they'll end up implementing this into other specializations or going back and hitting the ones that have already been released, but you're only going to get to pick one or the other, and one of them is going to be skill damage, so you're getting plus 10% skill damage, and the other one is skill healing plus 10%. So it gives you kind of a, do you want to heal your team? Do you want to cause more damage with your skills? I think in PvP, with the way skills really sit, I don't think it really, you're not. I don't personally see you speccing into a lot of damage for skill-wise for PvP. I may be wrong, but that just seems to be the nature of where we're at. Here, the way you kind of acquire your ammo for your specialization is destroying skill proxies, drones, robotics, dogs, things of that nature. Then you're gonna get an additional 1 to your ammo bar, and this is the one that kind of applies to your group. So this will apply 1 to the entire group if you meet these requirements. Here again, it's the same thing. You destroy skill proxies, drones, robotics. I guess you personally get 3. So when you do this, you'll add 1 to your fellow group, and you'll get 3 to yourself. Then here, as with the rest of the other specializations, you can increase the damage that specialization does. This one didn't seem all that powerful. You're firing off 6 rockets. You kind of paint your targets. You fire off 6 rockets. They didn't seem like they were extremely powerful. It's more for CC. But once it comes out, we'll kind of play with it, see how it goes. The attachment is for a rifle. This particular attachment is a laser pointer, and when you aim your weapon at an enemy, it will pulse that enemy. PvE, okay. PvP, I guess, again, we'll see with the 50% the pulse reduction that you're capable of implementing. We'll move on up to the top here. This specialization is very skill based, very support based. So this particular talent or spec gives you plus 50% skill power, which is interesting. So that you can kind of work your build in certain ways, and then you can rely on this skill power buff that you get here to reach your 3000 if that's the direction you're wanting to go on that. And since a lot of this is predicated on supporting your team, getting your special ammo by destroying proxies, you're getting plus 20% damage to drones and other skill proxies, robots, dogs, things of that nature. So it's kind of putting you into that role of supporting your team and supporting your group's skills and things of that nature. And then the med kit, when you pop your med kit, it also heals your group's skills. So, like I said, it's this is very lackluster for me, this med kit. It just doesn't make too much sense, especially if you're going to run that hive and you're already kind of healing your other skills and your group skills with your hive. I'm not going to pop this med kit to heal my team. But this is the specialization. It's a 6 missile RPG. When I look at it, if anybody has seen Commando with Arnold back in the day, that's the first thing I thought of was that movie when I saw this. But that was the specialization on State of the Game. They attempted to show some gameplay and everything working, but I promise you, the person that captured the video has never played the game before. It was quite humorous in that regard. I shouldn't have expected anything less, I guess. They kept saying that they had video of the EMP so we could see the radius and things of that nature. But every time they attempted to show a video clip of the EMP grenade being used, they kept showing video of whoever it was playing using the RPG, and they never had any footage of the actual EMP grenade. So take that for whatever you want, I guess. I mean, but yes, again, State of the Game, awesome, not awesome, sarcastic. The only thing interesting was the specialization, so I thought I'd run that with you guys. If you guys enjoyed, much appreciate it. Until the next time, dickheads, fuck off.